Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back. We are seeing a warm evening here in Middle Georgia tonight after our day where we made it into the 80s across the area. This looking out right now on the 41 sky view overlooking downtown Dublin, where we really just continue to see a pleasant evening. Rain is still well out to our west, so we're not going to be dealing with that until tomorrow morning. Right now, temperature sitting at 68 degrees. Winds coming from the south-southwest around 9 miles per hour. So just a little bit of a light breeze at the moment. But like I said, today temperatures topping out at 80 degrees here in Macon. Normally we should be topping out around 64 degrees and 85, the record for this date that was set in 1989. We did start out the day at 50, and we are going to see temperatures actually cooling off through the day for tomorrow, because you can see that cold front already making its way through parts of the southeast. 39 already in Memphis, 50 in Jackson, Mississippi, and 37 in Little Rock versus 73 in Montgomery. That's where we'll see the next chance for a couple of thunderstorms to move through this evening. But you'll notice not a ton of lightning on really any of these storms that are out there right now, which is some good news. It shows that we're already seeing some weakening of these storms as they push through. We will see the potential for maybe a couple of strong storms in parts of northwest Georgia, but really not expecting to see much from the system at all. We do have a level 2 threat for some severe storms out to our west, but once again, not expecting to see a huge impact from this even in parts of northwest Georgia at this point. Main reason for that is that a lot of this thunderstorm energy is already starting to weaken, and by the time it gets here, it's going to dissipate all the way down to the coast. So we are not expecting to see any kind of severe weather here in Middle Georgia. We could see definitely some breezes starting to build in and a couple pockets of heavy rainfall, but otherwise this is going to move through probably relatively quietly tomorrow morning. So anytime really after 4 or 5 a.m. we'll start to see the rain moving through. The cold front's going to move through behind that, and so we will see things getting breezy. Wind gusts around 20-25 miles per hour, but through the rest of the day it's all about that clearing and that cold air that's going to be moving in just behind. So for Friday night it stays cold. By Saturday, this is going to be our coldest day for the next 7. We are looking at those highs only getting into the mid-50s. However, by Sunday we warm back up into the 60s as we start to see more clouds moving back in for the end of our weekend. So a closer look at what we are expecting heading into tomorrow morning. Your commute might be a little bit soggy out there. It's around 5:30. Those showers and storms start moving in. Breezy as well, but behind this we're going to see a quick cool down. So down into the 50s through the rest of the day, pretty much 52 degrees in Forsyth by around 1 p.m. on Friday, but the rain will have moved out by the afternoon. We'll really start to see some sunshine building in a little bit later on through the day. If you're heading out tomorrow night, I would say grab the coat because it's going to be cooling off fast. Feels like temperatures in the 30s and 20s for tomorrow night. As we're moving into Saturday morning, do know that we are talking about starting out the day in those low 30s, so around or below freezing. We are going to be staying mostly dry through the weekend. However, as we move into next week, we'll warm back into the 70s and 80s, but showers return starting on Tuesday. In just 10 seconds, I'll look at our 7-day forecast.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's volumechevrolet.com.
And here's your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast, sponsored by Volume Chevrolet. Temperatures for tomorrow are going to start out in the mid-60s for the early morning hours and then fall throughout the day. Rain is just going to be in the morning, and we will see things drying out for the afternoon all the way through the weekend. By next week, however, we are back in the 70s and even 80s with more rain chances through the week.